Welcome back. Time now for me to move away and toss it across to Anand Narasimhan.
Thanks a lot, Bhupen Chaubey. And on the right stand, we're going to take what you had discussed on the viewpoint a little forward and delve a little deeper into the mindset of the Congress party. Two tall leaders of the Congress party admitted that the Congress will not win 2019 alone. But if the writing in the wall is so clear, ladies and gentlemen, what is the fight all about? Here are two statements. I must win. And the other, he must lose. Both may seem to mean the same, but the two have very, very different implications. Let's just replace the I and he with Congress must win and BJP must lose. Now think and understand the perspective. Just the other day, Karnataka Minister D.K. Shivkumar made a startling admission. He accepted the Congress resorted to a divide and rule ploy when it used the Lingayat card to divide voters ahead of the Karnataka State Assembly elections. Listen to this.
My inner conscience said that what you have done is wrong. So I have admitted myself, I have seeken an apology for the people of Karnataka, being a part of the government.
Now let's try and understand this. In Gujarat, Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, is there a pattern? That's what we tried to see at the right stand and see, is there a pattern to try and break the Hindu votes so that they don't go into the BJP's kitty? Not that they should fall for the Congress, but that they don't go en masse into the BJP's kitty. Now I have this number here, my research team has already pulled this out, which said that the Congress polled in only 12.1% of the upper caste votes in the Lok Sabha elections in 2014. Guess what that number was for the BJP? 54.1. So that's a huge chunk of the upper caste votes that are going en masse into the BJP's kitty. And how has it broken down later? We'll talk about it. Now, here is how the Congress has in the past used issues to divide the Hindu voters. Let's talk about the first one. It is about the Lingayats and Karnataka. Karnataka government approves separate Lingayat religion for Lingayats. Then in March 2018 this happens. Then thereafter the seers called to support the Congress party. Now in October 2018 D.K. Shivkumar apologizes to the Lingayats for this mistake, and this is just ahead of the by-polls, mind you, that he's made this statement. So is that a smart move or is it just an admission? Second, let's look at the Patidar issue as far as Gujarat is concerned. July 2015 onwards, the Patidars were propped up, Hardik Patel was propped up, and this entire agitation for claiming for a backward status for Patels who are actually well off and very highly educated. The assuring of, an assurance goes to Hardik Patel that if the Congress wins, not just an alliance, we will consider, getting them reservation. November 2017, Hardik extends subtle support. He says, do not vote for the BJP. He doesn't say vote for Congress. He says, do not vote for the BJP. That's what happened. Then, let's look at what's happening in Madhya Pradesh currently with the Sapaks or the Savarns. You have the Sapaks and the Jays. Two different groups altogether. Both have a Hira Lal at the helm. But what is the whole ploy? Reaching out to the upper caste protesting against the SC/ST Act, trying to prop them up and encourage them, goad them into going up against the BJP, that is Shivraj Singh Chauhan. The grouping announces the intention to contest the assembly poll, so thereby the upper caste votes will be split. Look at what's happening in Rajasthan. Karni Sena. The Karni Sena openly supported the Congress party ahead of the recent by-polls. Again, one of those leaders is an ex-Congress leader. Post Padmavati, the protests happened. The Karni Sena extends the support to the Congress party. The Karni Sena celebrates Congress's win in the by-polls. Clearly, what's happening now? The fifth one. Let's talk about this too. With the Jats in Haryana, 2014, UPA decides to give reservation to Jats in 9 states. Jat leader Hawa Singh in 2014, Hawa Singh Sangwan, asked the Jats to vote for the Congress. Well, the votes landed in the BJP's kitty, but then there is a Jat-backed Jat agitation that happens exactly in February 2016. How? In the run-up to all the Jat pockets, the states which are all going to go into elections, be it Rajasthan, be it Madhya Pradesh, and then you have Uttar Pradesh and also Haryana that will go. Let's just open up the debate. On the right stand, Is this a concentrated strategy to split the Hindu votes or the Hindu voters? A quick comparison of the voters' demography in 2014 and in the state assembly polls. These are the hard numbers, reveals how this game plan has been successful in weaning away the core Hindu voters for the BJP, the upper caste voters for the BJP, away from the BJP. Whether or not it landed in the Congress is a different aspect altogether. Gujarat Lok Sabha polls, let's look at these numbers. The BJP upper caste was, the upper caste votes, and if you were to look at the overall numbers, look at this. Upper caste votes in 2014 were 5% for the Congress, 95% for the BJP. That number flips and changes to 18% and 72%. Gujarat Assembly elections, because around this entire Patidar agitation, and that also drums up some of the dissonance with the BJP as far as demonetization and the other issues are concerned. But what actually stemmed this all out? The Patidar numbers, if you were to see, there hasn't been too much of a switch. But look at the upper caste, the Koli votes and the Kshatriya votes. How many of them gravitated towards the Congress or at least moved away from the BJP? Is this not a clear strategy to try and create and stem that divide and say, humko vote milte hain, na mile, mile na mile, unko vote nahi milne chahiye. Karnataka Lok Sabha polls, look at the numbers. Upper caste 33% for the Congress, 62% for the BJP. Look at the slide for the BJP. Yes, the Congress has slid too. But look at the slide of the attrition for the BJP. Look at the Vokkaligas, the numbers falling for the BJP. The Lingayats, almost the same, 2% drop for the BJP. But look at the gain for the Congress party. There is a 5% gain. OBCs, again, slipping for the BJP. Is this the overall strategy? The Kong Hindu agenda is, let's continue to push this soft Hindutva numbers, but make sure we clinically split the Hindu votes so that it don't fall into the BJP skittle. That is the question on debate number 1 on the Right Stand tonight. Well, Kong Hindu Agenda is the hashtag. Rajiv Pandey, leader of the BJP, with us here in the Right Stand studios. Ashutosh Mishra, senior journalist, leans and supports the Congress party or takes a position which criticizes, which is critical of the current government. That's Ashutosh Mishra with me here in the studio. And we have GVR Shastri, political analyst, another Congress supporter with us. Good evening. And there is Geeta Bhatt, academician, and very clearly leans towards the RSS. So let's throw this open and ask GVR Shastri, what is the agenda? Have I called it right when I say the Congress party is saying, hum to doobenge sanam, tumhe bhi le doobenge?
See, the narrative, what is you expressed, the thing is, the 2014, the scenario was quite different. And 2019 scenario is absolutely different.
Okay.
Because one narrative is that 2014 the Congress defeated because of the massive anti-incumbency.
Okay.
And with regards to now 2019 election, if you see that 4.5 years governance of the present government on the operational and functional issues, not on the strategical issues. Because they're forgetting the operational and functional which are going to play a vital role.
So why did you play the Lingayat card? Why did the Congress play the Lingayat card?
That is where the narrative
Why
exists.
did the Congress play the Lingayat card in Karnataka?
The BJP
Why did it set up the Patidars, the Thakurs, Patidars, Thakur, and Jignesh Mewani instigating the Dalits?
See, the BJP has always had a patent the BJP has already had a patent and copyright of Hindutva card. They are always, whenever they are missing the votes, they are thinking that other party is dividing in the society on the basis of religion, caste, community.
Here is the difference, sir.
Right.
The difference, Mr. Shastri, is
that
you can blame the BJP of trying to play the Hindu card to try and unite the Hindu votes. In the name of Astha or religion, you can blame them. Very rightly so. But sir, they are not dividing the Hindu votes on caste lines to try and disrupt the vote bank. There is a difference.
Mr. L.K. Advani, when he was... Mr. L.K. No, Mr. L.K. Advani, when he was in, there is a public meeting way back 1983 when the N.T. Ramarao was dismissed. He categorically said very clearly in the public meeting, the BJP has been made because of the building the Ram temple at Ayodhya.
So
Ram temple at Ayodhya. So that is the narrative. That is the kind of, so they always play this card. See, somebody does anything, they feel
did I say
something,
they don't, sir?
You know, coming onto their chest.
Sir, did I say they don't? Rajiv Pandey, what I am trying to say is कि आप आस्था पे हिंदू को जोड़ने की कोशिश करते हैं और ये कास्ट लाइंस पे हिंदू को तोड़ने की कोशिश करते हैं.
What is my take on this subject? I completely agree with you, because what Congress thinks that there are 14%, 15% Muslim vote in this country, maybe around 2% Christian vote in this country. These two vote bank is my base vote.
Correct.
And if Hindus are divided, then some votes here and there I will also get, because we will create caste unrest the way they tried to create. Just imagine the hypocrisy of Congress. They said ki Patel agitation, and same way Thakur, Alpesh Thakur, who has started opposing Patel agitation, and both supported Congress. Then Jignesh Mewani.
Correct.
So they tried to create three separate leaders. That did not work in Gujarat, but certainly it has affected BJP. Same way in Karnataka, they tried to create that Lingayat is a separate religion, and now DK Sivkumar is saying, I am sorry. So, you know, they are playing a very dangerous game to divide.
Dangerous for who? The BJP?
No, for the nation. They want to create caste war. In Bihar, they are aligned with a casteist leader called Lalu Prasad Yadav, because who has a vote bank of 18%. Sir, when you were speaking, I did not speak. This is not a laughter challenge of Sidhu. When you were speaking, I did not speak. I am making my point, sir, with folded hand. I am requesting you, don't disturb me. If he says, stop, I will stop. I do a civilized debate. So what is my point? Congress is trying to defeat BJP by dividing Hindus, but the bigger problem is this is a dangerous game for the nation. If they create caste war, it is going to affect the whole nation.
My point is, can you stoke a fire? There is no smoke without a fire. जब तक चिंगारी नहीं होगी, आग नहीं लगेगी. So unless there is an issue for dissent, there cannot be something that can be stoked. My point is, if a Hiralal is pushing up the Sapaks, and if there is a Savarn movement, that is because they have a problem of dissonance. They believe that the BJP has let the upper caste down. Ashutosh Mishra, come in. Let just come in. Okay. I'm just going to quickly say, there is a poll on the CNN News 18 Twitter handle. We have pinned that poll, and the poll question is there a deliberate Congress plan to split the Hindu votes? Tell us what you think. We put this poll out some time back. There are about 6,332 votes so far. 76% say yes, Ashutosh Mishra, but there are 24 who believe no, but 76% say yes.
So I think Mr. Pandey here is Rip Van Winkle, who has suddenly woken up and realized that Hindus are divided into castes. If we accept this, then how did the Akhilesh Yadavs, the Mayavatis, there were always caste leaders. This idea that Hindus vote en bloc is an idea which the BJP is trying to force on others so that it can claim that it represents Hindus, which it doesn't. Even in the last election, it got 31% votes only, and most of the Hindus didn't vote for them. Hindu voters are like their faith. Just as we worship 33 crores Devi Devtas, we vote for whomever we like. Now, coming to your Patidar and all those agitations, Patidar agitations was a agitation, I mean, just showed that how the BJP rule, or rather the Modi government, destroyed the entrepreneurial skill.
See, we have tried to decode the game plan. Ashutosh Mishra, just read that. Geeta Bhatt and to Rajiv Pandey. See, no word on the issue of consolidating the Hindu vote. This is what we are saying is possibly the game plan, and we'll just put out that game plan on your screens. Now, one of the things which stand out in this game plan is that look at an issue, वहाँ खलल पैदा करो, 2-3 रीजनल लीडर्स को खड़ा करो, उनको बोलो जाओ आप इलेक्शन लड़िए, गीता भट्ट, दैट्स व्हाट विल हैपन. आप जाके वहां वोट तोड़िए, हम जीते ना जीते, वो हारने चाहिए. See, there is a difference. No matter what, the entire combination and strategy is not for the Congress to win. They know the public sentiment is still not swung towards them, although it's much better than what it was 4.5 years ago. But they want the BJP to lose. They want, however, whatever means required to break the BJP vote bank. And the BJP today is giving them enough reason to find opportunities.
Anand, I don't agree with one thing. If you allow me to speak.
Sir,
see, Anand,
after Geeta Bhatt, I'll come back to you for another round.
The kind of a political culture.
Yes, Geeta Bhatt, sorry. Yeah, go ahead, please.
Yeah, Anand, post-independence, the kind of a political culture that was persuaded by the Congress party, since it was this party which was at the helm of affairs in the country, and that kind of got persuaded and gained acceptance, and in fact set a precedence for the other political parties which came much later. And in fact we can see that they have, over a period of time, they have kind of used every trick in the book to exploit the social fault lines which are present in the society, and have actually even haven't blinked an eyelid to create new fault lines, like in the case of Lingayats, which did not exist, which were not required, but still what they did in Karnataka, you have just presented everything in the beginning of the show. In fact, if we can just recollect, in 1963, when Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay, when he fought his only election from Jaunpur against Rajdev Singh, who was very close to Indira Gandhi, at that time, there was a lot of caste polarization which was done by Congress party, but Pandit Deen Dayal refused to go ahead and, ask for Brahmin votes, and maybe that was the reason that he lost that election. But since then, if you look at, in 90, and there are many examples like that in Gujarat in 1980s. The Congress came into power because, they had their Kham politics, which they exploited to the extent of Kshatriyas, Harijans, Adivasis and Muslims. But over a period of time, since other smaller parties, and caste-based politics, which they emerged, because they got the example which was set in front of them by the Congress party. That culture, it got encouraged over a period of time. And in Gujarat, we have just seen very recently that they did not blink an eyelid even to outsource their campaign to the trio of Alpesh Thakur and Jignesh Mewani and Hardik Patel.
It worked for them. It worked for them to deflate the BJP. The BJP failed to get to 100. The BJP failed to get to 100 in Gujarat.
No, sir.
And a lot of it.
BJP added 2.5% vote.
Sir,
BJP added 2.5% vote.
But I put out the BJP numbers in terms of the upper caste. Your core vote bank, you lost
but
votes,
I want
sir.
To say something. And Mr. Modi has said that he is a Teli and he is on public. He has said that BJP is not a Brahmin party. And it's very clear. The caste caste card is played by both the parties.
What I am trying to say,
you have a Brahmin president, a Thakur chief minister.
There is an assumption that is made, no, Ashutosh Mishra, like Rajiv Pandey made an assumption saying that this is my core base. इस बेस के आगे मुझे incremental additional votes I have to get. That's how he wanted to break it down for the Congress party, GVR Shastri. He broke it down for the Congress party, saying that the Muslims and the Christians or the non-Hindus will by default vote for the Congress. Now, how do I get more votes from the Hindu vote bank, or how do I diffuse the vote base for the BJP? This is a straightforward strategy. My point is, why is this outreach? Why is this outreach of the BJP happening for Dalits? Tell me, isn't this? See, the BJP is also moving away from the upper caste and trying to woo the Dalits. Why? Because the Dalits are a far bigger vote base across multiple states. Yes, GVR Shastri.
When you analyze the when you analyze the statistics, these kind of statistics, there are abnormal effects in the 2014 election. In that, one of that is that Mr. Modi come in such a manner, there is an air. 25% to 30% of the people across the nation has supported Mr. Narendra Modi as a leader. So that statistics he carries along with him, that is a big question mark. That is the biggest question mark of operational and functional actions been carried
my
out by
point
the
is,
present government.
no matter, sir,
Let
no matter
the
what
people
you
of the
see.
nation across the
Sir,
color and caste,
let
they
the
decide.
No, let
They
the people.
decide.
Of,
No, let me
GVR
put
sir,
point.
let me ask you this
Number
today.
2 point.
Let me ask you this today. If I do a dipstick in your area today and say who other than Prime Minister Modi, is there anybody who can match Prime Minister Modi today, or who you think can become the Prime Minister of this country? What do you think will be the numbers?
There are 120,000
you
people
will
are
say
better prime ministers of this nation available
let
for
me
to run
complete.
it.
You will say
Don't say that.
all
No,
the-
Anand. See,
Please,
Anand, let it
please
be
listen,
an educated
please
word.
listen, please
See, it is
listen
not
to
that
me.
only one man
I
can
am
run
not
this.
quoting these,
Don't
sir.
be. See, nobody
All the surveys-
nobody
all
is
the surveys
indispensable in
say-
this world.
Sir, all
Nobody
the
is
sur-
indispensable in this
Sir,
society.
all the
my turn,
surveys
sir.
No,
Can I
don't say
all
that. Everybody is
Will you hear me,
competent,
sir? Will you hear
capable
me?
to run this nation.
Will you hear? I know.
Capable and competent enough to run the nation.
What I'm trying to
don't
say.
say that he's
what
the
am I
only
trying to
capable
say?
person. No,
What
that
am
we
I-
don't agree at all.
What am I trying to say? My point is, sir, even today, a majority believe he's the best man for the job. It may have come down from 75% to 63%, but it is still 63%.
That you will come
and
to-
somebody
that
might
you will
have
come to know,
gone up
Kavi.
from 2% to 15%, but he's still at 15%.
Anand.
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah,
Anand,
Rajiv
I
Pandey.
just want-
Yeah.
Anand, I completely agree with you.
You are right.
That
You are right
Congress
on
is trying to do that.
You are right on
You know,
aggregate of
Congress has
statistics.
done this trick in Gujarat.
Statistics are aggregate
Congress
of
has
facts.
Divya, one
Statistics
second,
are
sir. Now it
aggregate
is
of
my turn,
facts.
sir.
Anand,
Please.
you-
Correct.
The truth is,
So you are accepting. So you are accepting. You are trying to
Anand,
diffuse
the
more
statistics
vote
are
bank for the
aggregate of
BJP, so
facts.
the BJP loses.
But the truth is that
whether
five
Congress
state
wins or
elections-
not,
no,
they are
five
trying to
state
diffuse and
elections
ensure
are
the
going to
BJP
be a
loses.
base, and that base is belongs to
Sir, what I'm
Rajiv
saying,
Pandey.
just listen to me.
Yeah.
You know, they have tried this and they have got some success, I can say, in Karnataka by creating. Yes, just listen to me. We got 104. What I'm trying to say,
success मिला है,
sir,
sir.
listen to me, sir.
आपको
What
दुखा
I'm
है.
saying, if they try to create Maratha dispute with OBC in Maharashtra, I am telling you now their cover is blown. Congress
cover is blown?
Congress party.
Devendra Fadnavis himself has talked about reservation for Maratha.
Can I say
Just
one
like
thing?
Patidars, Marathas are. Why do
Please,
the
can I,
Marathas
sir,
need
you are not allowing
reservation?
me to
Because the
complete,
courts
sir.
have turned around and said that they are doing
They
well
are saying
as a
something
caste.
else, sir. I am making a larger
फंस रहे हो
statement, sir.
शिवराज चौहान ने जैसे ही माइका लाल बोला वहां पे सेंटिमेंट ऑन ग्राउंड है कि अपर कास्ट देख रहे हैं, आप देखे अब तुम कैसे वोट लेते
Sir,
हो
I am saying something
सर
else.
these are problems for
Sir, I
you
know that, sir. I am saying something else. Finally, what you are talking about, the BJP core base, they will think about the nation because they know this Italian family have nothing to do with the nation. Finally, everybody will be united and you will come to know.
जैसे जमीन खिसकने लगी आप
Sir,
जय श्री राम करने
no,
लगे
no, no, no,
ये
no,
भी
no,
सही
no,
बात
no,
है
no, this is what
that's
the
also
problem
true
with the BJP.
No,
This
no,
problem
no,
with
no,
BJP
no,
is see, BJP की
This country will see
Sir, that is
that
also
the
true.
BJP core vote
Anand, this is not
Okay.
acceptable.
Where
This is
you
not correct,
asked,
Anand.
where
What
you
is
asked,
Italian
correct.
family has nothing to do with this country.
No, no, no.
They can simply pack their bag and
See,
go.
I'll tell
What
you
about
what.
us?
I'll tell you what.
Hindus have to
maybe
see.
that's why
I'll
Netaji
tell you
didn't
what.
see his wife.
One minute,
Netaji's wife
GVR
didn't come
Shastri.
back. Because
Rajiv
you would have
Pandey,
told her that she's
Rajiv
an
Pandey,
Austrian.
I am going to request you to hold back these personal innuendos. It is not required. You may have your problems with certain people.
I am saying something else. You are not
But-
allowing me to complete one
But you are
line.
saying this.
I'm only
you are
saying
saying I do not endorse
Hindus
what you are
of this
saying. sir.
country,
Without
Hindus
that,
of
they
this
can't
country
even
will see whether by dividing them, Congress is taking forward this nation or taking
Sir, you
backward
do
to
not
the nation.
represent the Hindus
On
of this
that
nation.
issue, people
Mr.
will
Pandey,
vote
you
My
don't
Anand
represent
point is,
the
sir,
Hindus of this
my point
nation.
is, sir, this agenda that we have spelled out here is happening on ground. आप इसका खामियाजा भुगत रहे हैं, इसीलिए यहाँ पर मंदिर पुश आया है।
Anand,
मंदिर
Mr.
वापस
Modi,
पिछले
Mr. Modi has
48
answered your
पेज से
earlier
लेकर
question.
कवर पेज पे क्यों आया है?
Anand,
Okay, tell me, because this seems to be working somewhere.
Anand, Mr. Modi has answered your earlier question.
Who
else can be the PM?
And Mr. GVR Shastri, sir, there are 3 other panelists. Please let them speak. Then I'll come back to you, sir. Ashutosh
So
Mishra.
Mr. Modi and Mr. Amit Shah have answered your earlier question.
हाँ.
Who else can be the Prime Minister?
हाँ.
Whom do they abuse day in and day out?
हाँ.
Rahul Gandhi. They have answered your question.
Sir,
why are you looking at your survey?
Let me tell you one
These
thing.
are the people. These are the people. They are scared of
Their
me.
own
There is
leader
the-
has
there is the
disowned
problem.
An honest
No.
confession by two
They have
semi-retirement
not disowned him.
politicians.
Even Rahul Gandhi has said that if after
did I
the
say?
election,
What did I say?
if after the elections,
Ashutosh
they
Mishra.
Gadbandhan
Ashutosh
Rahul is a
Mishra.
useless leader
proud
for
to be
them.
the
Okay,
Prime
we
Minister,
are
he will be the
digressing.
Prime Minister.
I'll tell you. Let's just wait. I think the Congress president himself knows that he is going to be a strong contender maybe in 2024 but not in 2019. My point is that the current strategy is, हम तो जीतने नहीं वाले, but इनको हराना जरूरी है.
Ashutosh Mishra ji knows more
That
about
is
Congress
what I'm trying to say. And Geeta Bhatt. Now wait a minute. Let's just assess this very dispassionately, Geeta Bhatt. That the point today, the BJP is also facing this problem. This seems to be working. The Congress's orchestration on ground, tacitly, overtly, covertly, however, is hurting the BJP because they know a counter to the Congress party, but they don't know how to counter, you know, a Sapak Jay's combination that is standing up to break their vote share. How do they counter a Patidar versus Thakurs coming up with their or a Karni Sena?
Will show that
or a Karni Sena. Geeta Bhatt.
This poll shows clearly that how people will vote.
Geeta Bhatt.
That Congress is trying to destroy this country.
Anand, see, after the 2014 debacle, when the Antony report had come, and when Congress party realized that they have been seen closer to the minorities than to the majorities, there has been a shift in their strategy. And if you look at once after the Gujarat poll, when they had a Chintan Shivar in Mehsana, there were many Congress workers who said that they could not, the exploitation of the caste divisiveness could not be done as much as they were expecting, and they were disappointed with that. And the same kind of a scenario now, if you look at in terms of Rajasthan, also, how they are trying to appease the Rajputs and the Jats and the
Aditya Hazarika, one of our viewers.
Developmental politics.
Aditya Hazarika, one of our viewers.
Developmental politics should be discussed. But that is the absolutely contrary to what they are doing.
Absolutely. Now Aditya Hazarika says Congress trying to divide 65% of the Hindus in Assam to Assamese Hindus and Bengali Hindus is what is the whole narrative being pushed. It's a plot very obvious. At the same time, it's trying to unify Assamese Muslims, Bangladeshi Muslims and a few Ahoms to win 2019. Saying Congress is using this caste card and this entire strategy of dividing the upper or the Hindu votes or the BJP votes and trying to consolidate its own. This is a strategy which is evident across states.
Hindu is not equal to BJP.
Okay, Ashutosh is saying incorrect and then Rajiv Pandey. Last 1 minute.
What you have done today and the kind of response people are getting, Hindus will come to know that who is working for them.
This is the old trick that if you vote for BJP, you are Hindu, otherwise you are anti-Hindu. Hindus have seen and they have been exposed, Mr. Pandey.
हमारे स्टूडियो में एट द राइट स्टैंड डिबेट में 5 हिंदू लड़ रहे हैं।
आशुतोष जी इन
सोच लीजिए 2 हिंदू बगल में बैठ के लड़ रहे हैं। Look at this.
I will tell you.
This is what has happened. But Geeta Bhatt, you are saying something.
Come to know about
Geeta Bhatt, you are saying
Indian voters are secular.
Geeta Bhatt, you are saying.
We all are secular.
Sorry, I have to wind up. But final word, Geeta Bhatt. Yeah. Yes, Geeta Bhatt.
Yeah, I was just trying to tell Ashutosh ji that recently in Bihar, the Congress party, they had put posters of Rahul Gandhi with the other state political leaders like Mohan Jha and Shakti Singh Gohil.
Yeah.
Where the name of the leaders along with their castes were given on huge hoardings. I mean, what more brazen display of caste politics can be seen?
Well, my point is, can we as a people rise above caste? Or do we need Ram to do that? I have to wind up this debate, but on the other side, it is the Ram Mandir debate.
I'm saying this.
The changing tones around Ram Mandir.
For 4 people to carry.
From please Ram Mandir banaiye to Ram Mandir banaiye nahi to. That's the change in tone that we debate on the other side. It's back to Ram Mandir politics, and on the right stand we ask, is there a change in the tone and tenor? Because first they said, Ram Mandir bana dijiye. Then they said, Kanun laiye, Ram Mandir banaiye. And today, the way Mr. Giriraj Singh spoke, 100 crore people's sentiments, those who are Indians, Muslims or otherwise are all descendants of Ram. So agree to the Ram Mandir, Varna. You see the flexing of the muscle which is happening. Is that changing tone on terror? Is that building consensus or building pressure? Listen in to the voices and how the tone have changed. over the last few weeks.
राम मंदिर का विरोध करने वाली पार्टियों में रहकर भी खुला राम मंदिर का विरोध करने वाले लोग नहीं है। राम जन्मभूमि पर शीघ्रतापूर्वक राम मंदिर बनना चाहिए और हम कहते हैं कि सरकार कानून बनाए, कानून बनाकर मंदिर बनाए।
कोर्ट में एक्सपीडिशियस हियरिंग होनी चाहिए, एक अपेक्षा है हमारे लिए। राम जन्मभूमि चुनावी मुद्दा नहीं है, साफ जान लीजिए, वो देश की आस्था की बात है।
अगर 100 करोड़ हिंदुओं के मन में जो राम के प्रति श्रद्धा है, जो उनके प्रति आराध्य के रूप में देखते हैं, एक मन में विषाद पैदा होगा और वो विषाद जब आक्रोश का ज्वाला फूटेगा तो उसका अंजाम अच्छा नहीं।
So, is this trying to build consensus or pressure? That's the debate number 2 on the right stand, and it's direct daggers drawn between Acharya Vikramaditya and Mufti Mohammad Ziai. Mufti Mohammad Ziai and Acharya Vikramaditya join us on the right stand debate. Good evening, gentlemen. Mufti Mohammad Ziai. अब मैं आपको जय श्री राम कहूं कि नहीं कहूं? क्योंकि गिरिराज सिंह मानते हैं कि आप भी राम के वंशज हैं।
आनंद, आपने देखा है कि कैसी ज्वाला फूटने की बात कर रहे हैं, आक्रोश और ज्वाला। इन्होंने ज्वाला और आक्रोश ऐसा फोड़ा है कि बाबरी मस्जिद, जिसके ऊपर में इतने सारे कानून लगे हुए थे कि हम इसे तोड़ेंगे नहीं, लेकिन इस तरीके से ज्वालामुखी फटी और बाबरी मस्जिद को इन लोगों ने शहीद कर दिया। उन रावणों का क्या होगा जिन लोगों ने तोड़ा था?
नहीं, बाबरी मस्जिद कहना आज भी इस देश की तौहीन होगी। उस स्ट्रक्चर को, जो विवादित ढांचा था, उसको बाबरी मस्जिद कहना किसी प्रकार की मस्जिद वो हो नहीं सकती, क्योंकि वहां पर कभी नमाज अदा नहीं हुई।
आप समझ लीजिए इस बात को कि जो मस्जिद 500
तलवार के बल पे जिस जगह को आपने तोड़ कर मस्जिद बनाई, जिस स्ट्रक्चर बनाया, उसके ऊपर तोड़ के ध्वंस करके बनाया, उन्हीं शिखाओं को यूज करके, उन्हीं पत्थरों को, उन्हीं ईंटों को यूज करके आपने उस स्ट्रक्चर को बनाया। तो उस जगह पर आपको उसको मस्जिद कहना इस देश के लोगों की तौहीन होगी। देश के तमाम लोग मुसलमान के हाथ ऊपर किनारे हैं, उनके कहीं ना कहीं पूरे हिंदू थे। 10 पीढ़ी 20 पीढ़ी 30 पीढ़ी पहले आपके तमाम जवान लोग वो सब हिंदू थे, उनको गाली देना होगा, उसकी ज़बान भी टूटेगी
और उनका जो अकड़ और घमंड है वो भी टूट जाएगा।
Calm down. My point is, sir, you are making a point that it is not about saying Jai Shri Ram, it is about the attitude. Mufti Ziai was saying that. Acharya Vikramaditya says cannot call it Babri Masjid, it's a disputed structure. But the fact remains, Acharya Vikramaditya, that disputed structure was illegally brought down. Now, every time you're trying to talk about consensus, and I, for a person, believe
in this country.
No, one minute, Acharya, let me complete. Let me complete. People of this country, irrespective of whichever community, respect sentiments. I am sure crores of Muslims will respect the Hindu sentiment or the astha they place in Ayodhya and Ram. But I'm sure crores of Hindus and crores of Muslims
Rajiv Gandhi opened the doors of
that structure down and punished.
Even though you can say that was a demolished structure, was the
people
mosque, it cannot be,
brought
not
that
possible.
Structure down
Puja was going on over there.
Punished.
In 1987, Rajiv Gandhi opened the doors and the puja was going on. And how can people allow the puja in the mosque? That was not the mosque, that was a temple. That is the temple, and that will remain as a temple.
No, what I'm trying to say is, you may call it a disputed structure, but that disputed structure should have been brought down legally and not illegally. Those who brought down that structure have not yet been punished. 1992 gaya, 2018 we are here, they have not been punished. But today, you are turning around and asking community to come out and build consensus by saying, if you don't concede, then That is not the right attitude. How is that the right attitude?
You have a High Court judgment over. In that judgment, the clear instruction was given, and the Archaeological Survey of the India has given the clear report in that that place
Supreme Court का judgment का इंतजार नहीं करना है या आक्रोश का ज्वाला फूटेगा.
Which the finding of the Archaeological Survey of India कि वहाँ पर मंदिर था, सब कुछ चीजें थी.
आक्रोश का ज्वाला फूटेगा
है वहाँ जाके Archaeological Survey of India की. और 1992 में गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ने कोर्ट के अंदर एक एफिडेविट फाइल किया था कि अगर आर्कियोलॉजिकल सर्वे ऑफ इंडिया में अगर एफिडेविट देता है और
सुप्रीम कोर्ट के फैसले का
सम्मान मंदिर था तो ये जगह हिंदुओं को दी जाएगी.
Now, 1 minute. Supreme Court.
अरे साहब,
Mufti Zia,
कोर्ट तय करेगा.
Mufti Zia, you're talking. No. You're talking about the court. 1 minute.
मुझे पक्का दावा है कि आप सुप्रीम कोर्ट को भी नहीं मानेंगे.
1 minute. Now, Mufti Zia.
आप
Mufti Zia, wait a minute.
उस ज्वालामुखी की बात कर लें जो आक्रोश के
ज्वालामुखी. No, tell me one thing, Mufti Zia.
उसके बारे में बताएं.
Mufti Zia.
आप ये
Mufti Zia. Do you want the verdict or the decision to be delayed? Do you want the decision to be delayed or do you want the courts to decide this at the earliest? Do you want this तारीख पे तारीख 2019 पे टाल दीजिए, 24 के बाद फैसला दीजिए? You want this to go on or do you want to say 31 दिसंबर से पहले फैसला लीजिए?
No. आनंद, हमें इंतजार है सुप्रीम कोर्ट के उस फैसले का, जो सुप्रीम कोर्ट का वो फैसला जो ऐतिहासिक फैसला होगा.
I am asking you when do you want it to be done?
हिंदुस्तान की छवि और
I am asking you when do you want it to be done?
सर मैं ये
I am
जवाब नहीं
asking
देंगे.
you, do you want this to be done before 31st December 2018?
आनंद, कपिल सिब्बल इनकी तरफ से पेश हुए और उन्होंने
डिसाइड करना हमारा काम नहीं है आनंद. ये डिसाइड करना कोर्ट का काम है, उन जजों का काम है जो जज वहां पर बैठे हैं.
What is it that you would want?
सम्मानित जज जो बैठे हैं उनका काम है.
What is it that you would want? Would you want fast track hearing?
मैं क्या चाहता हूं, मैं जो क्या चाहता हूं वो मेरी आस्था होगी, लेकिन जो कोर्ट देगा वो डिसीजन होगा.
आप क्या चाहते हैं, जल्दी हो या ना हो, डिले हो?
और उस डिसीजन को मानना हमारे हिंदू भाइयों का भी धर्म और धर्म
मुस्लिम पर्सनल लॉ बोर्ड की तरफ से कपिल सिब्बल पेश होते हैं और एफिडेविट देते हैं कोर्ट के अंदर कि सर इसको डिले कर दिया जाए, और मुस्लिम पर्सनल लॉ बोर्ड जो है उसके ऊपर डिनाई नहीं करता. दे हैव अ सिंपल डिलेइंग टैक्टिक्स. इनको सीधा एक ही बात करनी है, क्योंकि ये केस हार रहे हैं और ये चाहते हैं कि ये लॉन्ग लगा रहे. पिछले 70 साल से देश के अंदर केस चल रहा है. जस्ट एक पुरानी कहावत है, जस्टिस डिलेड जस्टिस डिनाइड.
आनंद, आप बताइए कितनी देर विश्वास ट्रायल करने के लिए हमने बात की. हम ये चाहते हैं कि डेली बेसिस पर बात की जाए. और हम बार-बार ये चाहेंगे कि डेली बेसिस पर आप जानते हैं कि बीजेपी बनाना नहीं चाहती है, हिंदुओं के साथ खेलना चाहती है. आपने देखा है कि 4 साल से हिंदू भाइयों के साथ, दिलों के साथ खेला जा रहा है हिंदुस्तान के अंदर में.
तो फिर आपने कपिल सिब्बल को क्यों एंगेज किया?
उनके साथ रियासत में
जियाई साहब, आपने कपिल सिब्बल को एंगेज किया मुस्लिम पर्सनल लॉ बोर्ड की तरफ से, और उन्होंने वहां पर पेश किया, बात कही कि भाई इस केस को डिले कर दो. फिर आप जल्दी चाहते हैं, डे टू हियरिंग आपने कर रही हैं. उसके बाद भी आपने कपिल सिब्बल का विरोध क्यों नहीं किया?
आनंद, वो ट्रांसलेशन का इशू था. उस ट्रांसलेशन के इशू, क्योंकि पेपर्स के ट्रांसलेशन होना, कंप्लीट होना कितना जरूरी है, आप इस बात को जानते हैं.
वो जनवरी में हो चुके थे. जनवरी में जिस प्रकार से
मुसलमानों के साथ में वो जुड़ा हुआ है.
जनवरी में जब आदित्यनाथ जी की
गवर्नमेंट डिसाइड करेगा, ये ओपिनियन ओपिनियन दे सकते हैं, मैं ओपिनियन दे सकता हूं, आचार्य जी ओपिनियन दे सकते हैं, लेकिन डिसीजन देना तो
let me ask you this Mufti Zia, before I go back to Acharya Vikramaditya, let me ask you this. Yes. The Allahabad High Court judgment gives two-thirds of the 2.77 acres of land to Hindu-backed factions, be it the Hindu Mahasabha or be it the Nirmohi Akhada. Now, they have also decreed that there is Ramlalla was present there. They have also come out and said there was indeed a temple there, as per the beliefs of the Hindus. My point is, Mufti Zia, right now what is there in the Supreme Court is a title suit. My question to you is, if this verdict goes in favor of the Hindus, will the Muslims of this country agree, or the Muslims who are litigating in court, will they agree, especially the AIM, PLB and certain Sunni factions?
आनंद, इस बात को समझ लें कि हिंदुस्तान के हिंदू मुसलमान भाइयों ने इस बात को वाज़ेह कर दिया है कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट का जो भी फैसला होगा वो सबके लिए मान्य होगा. ये बात मुझसे पूछने के बजाय आचार्य जी से पूछें कि मुसलमानों के फेवर में अगर फैसला हो गया तो क्या वहां पर बाबरी मस्जिद बनने देंगे वो, ये सवाल उनसे पूछे आप। हम तो मानने को तैयार हैं, हम बनने देने को तैयार हैं कि आचार्य जी से पूछ लें, अगर हमारे फेवर में आ गया तो क्या वहां पर बाबरी मस्जिद की तामीर होगी?
नाउ आचार्य विक्रमादित्य, माय पॉइंट इज,
मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा कि आज इन्होंने ये बात कही यहाँ पर कि अगर ये हार जाएंगे सुप्रीम कोर्ट में तो बिल्कुल राम मंदिर में इनको सुप्रीम कोर्ट का डिसीजन मानने में कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। जहां तक मेरा सवाल है, मैं आपके समक्ष पेश करता हूं।
सुप्रीम कोर्ट सुप्रीम
लिसन टू हिज पॉइंट।
मैं बोल तो दूं। मैं ये कहना चाहता हूं कि हम सत्य की लड़ाई लड़ रहे हैं और हमें ये पूर्ण विश्वास है कि हम कभी भी ना तो हारेंगे, क्योंकि हम विश्वास के साथ लड़ रहे हैं, सत्य के साथ लड़ रहे हैं।
सवाल का जवाब देना चाहिए।
विश्वास है कि मेरे जीवन के साथ में कि वहां रामलला की मूर्ति विराजमान थी, वहां राम की मूर्ति रहेगी और हम कोर्ट में जीतेंगे।
हारने का सवाल ही नहीं घुमाया जा रहा है, हिंदुस्तान के हिंदू भाइयों के साथ खेला जा रहा है।
हारने का विश्वास ही नहीं।
आनंद भाई, आप देखिए किस तरीके से आचार्य जी खेल रहे हैं हमारे हिंदू भाइयों के साथ।
दिखाई दे रही
है, नहीं बता रहे हैं कि हम सुप्रीम कोर्ट का फैसला मानेंगे या ना मानेंगे।
कि आप हारेंगे।
अरे साहब, आप ये बताइए ना कि आप मानेंगे या नहीं मानेंगे। आप बाबरी मस्जिद वहां बनने देंगे या नहीं बनने देंगे? मस्जिद की तामीर आप होगा नहीं बनेगी, ये बताइए हिंदुस्तान को। हिंदुस्तान जानना चाहता है आपसे,
क्योंकि
आनंद भाई आपके शो में हिंदुस्तान जानना चाहता है कि बाबरी मस्जिद को बनने देने में ये रोड़ा नहीं जा सकता।
यदि राम नहीं रहेगा, ये देश भी नहीं रहेगा, ये मेरा विश्वास है।
नहीं, माय पॉइंट इज आचार्य विक्रमादित्य, माय सिंपल क्वेश्चन इज,
यानी कि राम मंदिर अगर वहां तामीर नहीं होगी तो हिंदुस्तान खत्म हो जाएगा।
हिंदुस्तान बिल्कुल आप ये मान के चल रही है, हिंदुस्तान के कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया के अंदर
आचार्य विक्रमादित्य,
आचार्य
विक्रमादित्य, 1 मिनट
राम की हिंदुस्तान किसी की मूर्ति नहीं लगी है। इस बात को समझना चाहिए।
1 मिनट, यू नो व्हाट हैपेंड राइट,
सिचुएशन क्रिएट करना चाहते हैं, इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल।
इंसानियत हमारी देखें और आपकी हैवानियत
आपकी हैवानियत हम देख चुके हैं। 490 साल पहले क्या किया था आप लोगों ने? जब तलवार के बल पर वहां पर हिंदुओं की कितनी सेना थी, आपकी हैवानियत को देश जानता है, पूरा देश जानता है। आप इस बात के
आचार्य विक्रमादित्य, I don't want to raise my voice. You are here in my studio. I am asking you to calm down. I am asking you to calm down. Mufti Zia, please wait. Mufti Zia, please wait. नहीं, Mufti Zia, please wait. देखिए आचार्य विक्रमादित्य, no, wait a minute, wait a minute, no, don't shout at me, you don't need to shout right now, calm down, आचार्य विक्रमादित्य, calm down, विक्रमादित्य, calm down,
तमाम मंदिरों की हिफाजत की।
मुफ्ती जिया, प्लीज वेट,
आप देखें,
मुफ्ती जिया, प्लीज वेट, मुफ्ती जिया, प्लीज वेट, आचार्य विक्रमादित्य, डेकोरम प्लीज, calm down, I don't, no, you calm down now, you please quieten down, you please quieten down. Now listen to me, let me speak to you. Mufti Zia, please wait. You know, ladies and gentlemen, what we have seen today? These two gentlemen could have had the time and opportunity to build a consensus and say, all right, whatever the court decides, let them decide quickly and we will agree. Point is, the moment you start flexing muscle and trying to count your majority status or trying to say, we will ensure that there is a temple no matter what, then you are not going to get consensus because somebody or the other will always be aggrieved. The tone and tenor was what we wanted to highlight today, and I think you have seen what the tone and tenor is and where it is gone. From trying to make a request and trying to build consensus to coming out to say no matter what we'll build the temple. Is this muscularity clearly with an eye on the polls? Is this going to help build bridges or is it going to further stem the divide? I leave that for you to decide. Mufti Zia, Acharya Vikramaditya, thank you very much.